for reasons why a wedding is important to a woman. Even though unmarried couples would now be able to live respectively without the neighbors raising an eyebrow, a woman may want to live with a man before marriage to get a thought of their way of life and to check whether they feel comfortable around each other before getting hitched and settling down. So what is the importance of a wedding for a woman? The importance of a wedding for a woman is that it will shield her from unreliable and precarious existence once they are with her partner, who will dependably be there for her. Much the same as men, women also require emotional security and money-related security. However, women are increasingly financially autonomous nowadays. This may not hold true for all, and thus can still be considered an advantage of marriage for women. Women are emotional beings. They need only that one individual who'll be with them through all good and bad times of their lives. For ladies, marriage is not a pledge to a man, but in general, a revelation of adoration. Saying vows and accepting a man as her man consisting of her family and companions, in a private affair is what each young woman wishes to have. In case you consider a woman's point of view, you may understand that it's incredibly healthy for ladies to consider the benefits of being married. There are multiple reasons that explain the importance of wedding for a woman. Look at the following primary reasons why marriage is important to a woman. 1. Commitment. Commitment is one of the key social benefits of marriage. Commitment to marriage or relationship is our will to remain together. All relationships require a specific level of commitment. To pledge commitment to family or friends is not the same as committing to your spouse or partner. As a rule, marital or romantic relationships require more responsibility than kinships. Commitment is a sort of implicit agreement that the two people acknowledge. Marking yourselves as companions, a couple, or wedded is the thing that seals the agreement. The issue is that the particular provisions of this agreement aren't always expressly illustrated. The agreement will, in general, be an impression of the expectations that each partner should willingly fulfill. Commitment brings more security and control to a relationship. At the point when you're committed, you bring a sense of entitlement into your lives. This encourages you to foresee what kinds of circumstances may come up and how to act appropriately. Having some control and having a sense of safety when seeing someone is useful in many ways. For instance, bringing up kids is simpler and easier when a couple is focused on one another. Commitment in a marriage gives a dimension of security, a pad, which empowers you to go out on a limb, on the off chance that one or both the two partners have all mental energy invested anywhere but here. The relationship can never be as satisfying as they may need it to be. 2. Family influence. There is, in every case, some measure of social influence that predicts the importance of a wedding for a woman. There are still a few people in the public arena who trust that a young woman should get hitched by her 30s. A single young woman who has every one of her companions wedded feels more pressurized than most likely a single guy does. There is dependably an aunt or possibly an uncle who shouts how it is past the point of no return for her to locate a respectable person. A few relatives can likewise turn cupids and tire out a woman by steady matchmaking with some person. Cousins' weddings turn out to be more of a torment for a woman than merely work in light of the staple statement, "You have to get hitched now." 3. Love. The principal reason why is wedding important to ladies is love. Indeed, you've read it right. A survey of U.S. adults conducted to ascertain the reasons for marriage and cohabitation found that out of the adults who were married or living with a partner, 90% said that love was the major reason why they got married to each other. Love is the primary explanation behind ladies getting hitched. The dominant part of the ladies would prefer not to pass up on the opportunity of experience of adoration and to be into a romantic relationship for a sense of deep-rooted satisfaction. Universal love and fascination are one of the fundamental motivations behind why ladies need to get hitched. At the point when inquired as to why get hitched, most ladies answer, "We need to adore and be cherished." There are a million reasons why a woman would need to get hitched and a critical one for what reason she'd need to wed you since she adores you. It isn't fundamental that one needs to marry for having the capacity to express love. 4. Maternal instinct. Women have an inherent maternal instinct. They have motivations to wed quicker than man tends to. Considering childbearing turns out to be increasingly more troublesome and medically challenging for a woman as she ages, particularly after the 30s. Research has suggested that a woman getting pregnant at an older age can lead to certain complications such as a higher probability of a miscarriage, birth defects, high blood pressure, gestational diabetes, and difficult labor. Besides, it's anything but a charming idea for a woman to have a child at the age of 35 or almost 40. It likewise turns out to be extremely hard to bring up a child with the developing period. Moreover, who doesn't need a family? Family building and maternal clock are some of the primary reasons that predict the importance of wedding for a woman. Seeking advice from medical professionals about optimal timing for childbearing and potential risks can help in making informed decisions. Additionally, promoting a supportive and understanding relationship can create a solid foundation for family life and address any concerns related to the timing of marriage and parenthood.